Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome to my third Twitch stream. This is H, the middle-aged gamer, and we're playing Detroit Become Human. I haven't got a lot of time today, I'm a bit late starting. I was trying to connect remote play so that I could get the chat screen and stuff up, as I did have a couple of viewers last time I played, and so it was getting a bit complicated to keep watching the television, playing the PlayStation and keeping up with the person who was chatting to me, but I'm still having a few issues with it, so it's something I need to work on. I will get there eventually, I just need a bit more patience. So today we're just going to go with it and carry on. So we've had Marcus got shot, Connor found the guy in the roof, and Cara escaped with Alice. That's the stage that I'm up to so far. Hope everyone's having a good day. Still pretty hot here in the UK. Little bit cooler than it has been, which is nice. A bit of a breeze always helps. And apart from that, things are going good for me. We'll just put a message up in chat. And we will continue with the game. So I think this is Cara and Alice continuing.
Thank you for using Detroit buses.
The options I chose
Alright.
with Cara and Alice gave me a pretty horrific time with Todd before we managed to get out.
End of the line.
Yeah, you're gonna have to leave.
Wake up.
Sleepy Alice.
We have to go.
Can we not talk? Oh, here we go.
Listen, we have nowhere to go.
I was just going to say, can we not stay here?
She's exhausted and it's pouring rain. Can we just stay for a little while?
This bus is going back to the depot. There's nothing I can do.
Oh, she looks so disappointed. Is there anything else we can ask him? Help? Somewhere to go? No? Okay.
You gonna be okay? We'll find somewhere to spend the night.
Oh, poor little thing. So, find
Come on,
a
Alice,
shelter.
we've gotta
for the
hurry.
night. There's some more androids over here. Actually, let me have a quick look around. Okay, so yeah, we want to go talk to these guys. Again, I think this is so weird. The idea of just parking your android. Or you do. Why did they just get left behind?
We need a place to stay. Do you know anywhere we could spend the night?
Okay, thanks. Helpful. What else have we got? Something over there. Wait, can we not go in here? Look around. I am looking. Yeah. Okay. Can we not go in there? Nope. Yep. Just a bit of a dip. Nope. Ah, examine. Won't be open before the morning. Okay. So that's a no. Motel. Comfortable but not discreet will need money. Okay. Uncomfortable but safe. How to get in. Now, I have seen some playthroughs of the game. I know that people... Oh, she sneezed! I know that people have stayed in the motel, but you have to steal the money from the shop, the store, for that. No androids allowed. Yeah, okay, so you can't get in there.
We have to find $40 and get rid of this uniform. Or go somewhere else.
I also know there's, yeah, the laundromat over here, which again raises more of the moral and ethical issues that I've talked about in the previous streams. It's kind of... Where do you get in? Ah. Yeah, see, so this guy is snoozing. I think we're going to have to do this part.
It's warm in here. You'll feel better in no time.
To at least get the change of clothes. I'm not necessarily going to steal the money. So yeah, got the guy sleeping. Is that one of the magazines? Yes, it is. The bee line to disaster. Pollinating bees officially extinct. Yeah. And my husband got an android pregnant. It's time to face the music. Live concerts to make a comeback. 10 ways to please your man and keep him. Let's have a quick look at the bee story, because again this is relevant to today. For decades, scientists and farmers foresaw the inevitable extinction of bee populations. Despite these warnings, the Global Institute for Endangered Species announced at their Washington AGM yesterday that wild bees are now officially extinct. Living specimens exist only in captivity. Bee numbers have been ravaged in recent decades. So on. Yeah, so there's talk about, I mean, particularly, I don't know what it's like in other countries, but here in the UK, the bee population is drastically dropping because of various pesticides and other reasons that they're not entirely sure about why the bee population is disappearing. But the impact that it would have on food production and elements like that, saying like, you know, sort of a large percentage of the food that we get, obviously vegetables but also wheat and things, rely on the bees. So if there are no more bees, no more food. Okay. So we've got the clothes in the dryer, which we're going to steal. She is cold, so...
What are you doing? They're not our clothes.
We need them, Alice. You need something warm, and I need to get rid of this uniform.
But that's stealing. We can't do that.
Sorry, Alice.
Sorry, Alice, but we have to do this.
We're doing it. We've also got to help Kara blend in more. Oh, I'm sorry, Alice. Really sorry. Sneaky sneak. hat as well. Sorry, dude. I mean, this is kind of desperate times, so we've got to do what we've got to do. The kid's wet and cold and sneezing. Those headphones are pretty cool. There we go, much better. Is there anything else to do in here? No. So, we've got the change of clothes. But as I say, I think we're probably going to try the house rather than steal the money. That's the coffee shop. We'll go in the store anyway. Ooh, what's that? Very uncomfortable but discreet. Discreet. Okay. Oh. Sorry, Alice. Just left you at a red light. Maybe no Android sign? Oh. She's gone again. Where did she go? Oh, she's over there. Okay. Is she going to be pissed off with me now? Because we stole the clothes.
Alice, you're freezing cold.
I'm okay. I'm not so cold.
You look lost.
Ooh, hello.
We have nowhere to go.
Where did he come from?
I know someone who can help you.
Hey, Frio Bunny! How's it going? You found me. I'm playing a game called Detroit Become Human.
That's on the other side of town.
It's
We
kind
need
of
a place for tonight.
an option choosing game. This is Kara and Alice. Kara's an android,
Come on, Alice.
and she helped save Alice from her abusive father. So we're currently trying to find somewhere to stay for the night. Okay, so we're going to go over here to this store.
Look, the store is still open. Maybe we should go inside. At least you'll be out of the cold.
Convince the cashier to help.
Can I help you?
No.
I'm with a little girl, and we have nowhere to go. Could you spare some money so we
Can I
can get
help?
a room for
No.
tonight?
This is a convenience store, lady, not the Salvation Army. I can't start handing out cash to every bum in the neighborhood.
Yeah, see, I'm not going to steal the money. I've got to keep some ethics. Shoplift. Let's have a look around. Ooh, camera. See, but I do want the fox. Oh, decisions. I want the fox. I'm stealing it. I'm not going to take the money, but I'll take the fox. Find a plan. See, so I know that what you can do is you can get Alice to knock over this tin of cans, and while he's dealing with that, you steal the money. But I don't want to do that. What's this? steal that too? No, I'm going to put that back. Steal the fox. I stole the fox. Now I feel bad, but... what else can we do? Oh, that's cool. So that's the security camera. I can, because I'm an Android, I can hack into the camera. Freo Bunny, who I'm talking to, by the way, we know each other from the Aussie Man chat. We were watching Aussie Man reviews a little bit earlier on. Good chats, good chats. Ooh, weapon. Is that a weapon? Okay. Yeah. No, I think I'm done in this store. So, I'm glad you found me, Freo. Do you mind me calling you Freo? I just want to leave, but I need Alice to come with me. Is Alice going to come with me if I walk out? I'm from Perth, like Aussie. Thanks for the sub again. Oh yeah, I gifted her a sub. Last week, was it? The more subs that Aussie gets, the better, really. I love the guy. Really makes me laugh. Okay, so... Ooh. You love my accent? See, it's weird. I don't really think that I've got an accent, but obviously I guess you being Aussie and me being English, yeah, that's an accent. But in terms of being from the UK, I've travelled around quite a bit. I lived in the north of England and near London, and now I'm living in the Midlands, so I've kind of picked up a bit of everything. Let's try something else. I'm not using Alice. Is that just going to be the same option? Those Aussies don't have accents. No, nobody has an accent. I'm not going to use Alice. I'm going to try walking out of the store. I'm kind of messing this up now just because I don't want to steal the money. Maybe I will in the end. Is she coming with me? Yes, she is. Good. Okay, so we are going to go back to the parking lot, which I think was down here. Just occurred to me that we're both chicks. Are you gender labeling me? Just kidding. Yes. So there was. We looked at the coffee place. We looked at the motel. Was it down here? Yes. So, I think if we go back this way to the parking lot, like arcade games, stuff I can't handle the pressure, it makes me sick. Yeah, this is why this is more my sort of game, because it's just pressing a few buttons really. But you have to make some pretty important decisions. I like games with a good story. Sleep in the abandoned car, check the house, sleep in motel. Let's just go in here for now, because again I think we've got the option to leave. Smash that square button. Any sort of shooting games and things like that I am hopeless at. Completely hopeless. Oops. There's something behind me then. Oop. What do we have here? Oh, okay, so are they cutters? Wire cutters? Maybe? And these little yellow symbols show you sort of the things that you can look at. So we'll have a quick look at the car, but again, I'm not really liking the idea of this.
It looks abandoned.
So what's with the woman and the chick? And yes, I am labelling you and the kid. Yeah, okay, so a quick summary before I so that Frio knows what the hell's happening here. The story's about 3 different androids. It's set slightly in the future. So androids have sort of taken over all the menial jobs. So looking after the house and working in shops and things like that. So there's a high unemployment rate for human beings. So you actually play as the 3 different characters. So this is Kara, and then there is Marcus, who was kind of a home help for an elderly guy. But in the last video, which you can watch on my video history, Marcus got shot because he got involved with an argument between the guy he was looking after and his son, who was using his dad for money. So he got shot. And then there's Connor, who is sort of a police / FBI agent. And he's looking into the case of some androids are kind of finding their own personality and rebelling and going rogue. They're known as the Deviants. And so in the last video that I did, Kara had an issue where Todd, who was Alice's father, I hope you're following all this, Todd, who was Alice's father, was beating her up and being very aggressive and drunken, and he takes drugs, and so he was going to hurt her. So Alice, despite her android programming, she broke through sort of a virtual wall and went to rescue Alice and run away with her, which is where we are now. But so you sort of flipped between the 3 characters. Yeah, so you've just said there are multiple roles for you to play. Yeah, you play as three of the characters. It is like a soap opera. It's exactly, and that's why I love it. So yeah, and you shape what happens to all 3 of the characters as the game goes on. I'm very early on into the game, and the various options you take have different outcomes. If you stick around to the end of this chapter, I'll show you the options table, which shows you how many options there are available. Not sleeping with anybody yet, but everyone says Marcus is really cute. You know, he's quite a good-looking guy. And there's kind of a bromance that develops over the story between Connor and his human police partner, Hank, as well. Okay, I'm going to carry on. I think we got that covered. It's a great game. I've watched other people doing playthroughs, which is partly why I decided to do this. These are my first streams, by the way.
I don't like this place.
I was kind of inspired by Ozzy and also a couple of other people who I watch a lot, Jack and Mark. And so I thought, I'm sitting here doing nothing except watching Ozzy Man. Why don't I give this a go? Okay, so I missed all of that. So if we want to get in there, I think that means we need these wire cutters. Oh, look at her huddling in the corner. Poor little Alice. Let's get her somewhere to stay. Yeah, so we can cut this fence and get into the house. I would rather get into the house than sleep in the car, and I don't want to steal the money, although I did steal the fox. So your character's an android. Yes, she is. She was sort of a housekeeper. I've actually just, I don't know when you joined, but we went and stole some clothes from the laundromat so that she looks less like an android. They all have these little yellow, blue, red circly things on their head. Just wait while I press these buttons. There we go. Which sort of explains that they're androids.
Yes, it's just a scratch. Be careful.
But yeah, she was sort of a nanny housekeeper. You grew up with the Atari 2000. See, I said, and the Sega Mega Drive. I had a Sega Master System, which was before the Mega Drive, which shows you
Don't worry, we're just having a look.
how old I am. And that's why this is called the Middle Age Gamer stream. And I did mention before in one of my videos that I remember going across the street to a friend's to play Pong. So we need to find a way in. Just have a look around for any yellow blobs. Not that way. Wow, this is a bit dark. Find a way in. Yeah, I want to find a way in. I can hardly see anything. Let's try around the back maybe. There we go. Oh. Do you remember Dig Dug? Yes, very well. See, but that's how it all started. Those sort of games were so addictive. It's to sit for hours and hours playing those sort of things.
Alice?
Oh,
Alice!
gone again. This kid's a liability. Where's she gone? So. Where has... Oh!
Wait, what are you doing?
Visitors. Ralph doesn't like visitors. They're nasty. They may hurt Ralph.
Little girl.
She's just a little girl. She's not
See,
gonna
so you
hurt
got
you.
those 4 options there to choose
Little girl.
from as to what to say.
She's not a little girl.
And he's got the yellow circle, so he's
Anyway, what does
another
that matter?
android.
Maybe she wants to hurt Ralph.
And the colour changes on that depending on how they're feeling.
Look, I'm an android too.
Ooh.
We have nothing to be afraid of. All we want is a place to spend the night.
You like switch off the skin.
Visitors are dangerous.
Kick his ass. I will do if I get the opportunity.
What they did to Ralph.
Oh, he's been abused. Reassure, I guess.
You have nothing to worry about. We're not going to do you any harm. You
See,
have
this
my
is
word.
the idea of all these androids going rogue, becoming these deviants.
You must excuse Ralph.
So far, it all seems like it's the
Ralph still
humans
finds it
that
difficult to
provoke
control
them
himself. Sometimes his fear makes him do things
into
he regrets.
reacting.
Ralph has seen some hard times.
Oh, I like Ralph.
He's just so scared the humans will get him again.
Maybe we won't kick his ass. He seems a nice
You can
guy.
stay if you want. Ralph won't hurt you.
Yeah, we're gonna stay.
Okay,
I like Ralph.
we'll just stay the night.
Looks like Jennifer. A lot of people have said
Come
that
on.
it looks like Jennifer Lawrence.
Come on. This way.
And there's a character when you on the
Ralph
main
lived here since
menu,
he
a
ran away.
female character, and she looks a lot like Scarlett Johansson as well.
No one knows he lives here. Humans come in to squat from time to time, but you know, Ralph just hides till he leaves.
Why can't I move? Perhaps I need to go this way. There we go. Oh, it's like he's all excited now. He's got visitors. Is he going to be a murderer or something?
Come on. You can make yourself at home here.
T-1000.
Ralph is gonna go into the other room. He would like to stay with you. But he has things to do.
Okay.
It's just for one night, Alice. We'll find a better place tomorrow. Right. Let's see where you can sleep.
So
Sit down
Cara
and I'll start
and
a fire.
Alice ran away from Todd, who is Alice's human dad, because he was so violent. She protected her and took her away. Oh, we still got the fox. Make a bed for Alice and start a fire. Okay. What can we look at? There's quite a few things in here. Let's start over here then. Oh no, that's the door. I don't want to leave. What's this? pieces of wood. The kid has a deadbeat dad. Yes, she did. I had a bit of sympathy for Todd to begin with. He was an arsehole, but again, he'd lost his job because of the androids, and his wife had left him, and so he was taking the drugs, the thing they call the red ice. He was taking that, and that was making him aggressive, and he was on antidepressants, and so I had a slight bit of sympathy for him, and then he slapped Alice, and that was it. I was done. Have we got a fireplace? Find matches, find some paper. Can I just put this in here for now? Yes, I can. Yeah, no zombies in this game. No bishop either. But they work very similar in the way to bishop. That'll be the paper for the fire then, I guess. Yes. And matches? Or is this for the bedding? That'll be for the bed. So yeah, they have this, you know, they're there to do menial tasks in the house, but they're also, they also have personalities, sort of, and that's the thing. The more the personality grows, the more human-like they become. Oh. Matches, there we go. This game is so dark. I hope the fire lights things up a little bit. Oh, there we go. I couldn't even see where the fire was.
You can come to bed. I did what I could. It's not much, but at least you'll be warm.
How do I give you bits? To be honest, I have no idea. Do you have the little diamond button in the chat box? I'm not even sure if it's there yet. I don't know if I've set it up correctly. No, you
Why
don't.
didn't he ever love
I probably
me?
still need to set it up.
Why was he always so upset with me? All I wanted
Well,
was
that's
a
very
life
kind
like
of you.
other girls. Maybe I did something wrong.
Oh.
Maybe I wasn't good enough.
10:35 p.m. here.
That's why he was always so angry.
3:35 p.m. here in the UK.
I just wanted us to be a family.
Oh.
I just wanted him to love me. Why can't we just be happy?
'Cause life ain't like that, kid.
I don't know, Alice.
You'll never leave me, right? Promise you'll never go.
Oh, I can't make... Oh, okay. I promise.
Will we be together forever?
Forever.
Forever.
Or until something horrible happens, or H makes a bad decision. Oh, she is adorable. Oh. I like how it's building a relationship between these two.
You've got to sleep.
Oh, a little kiss.
Sleep tight, Alice.
Now the kid will get taken to the alien queen. Oh, we got
Look
the
what I've got for you.
fox. Just don't give it her. I'm keeping the fox. I want the fox. No, let's give her the fox.
Thanks.
I stole that for you. Leave her space. Like, let's leave her space. I want to see what Ralph is up to. Can I see what Ralph is up to? Where was he? Is he over here? Through here? Ah, more RA9. Okay.
RA9. What does that mean?
What?
Those symbols. Why are you writing that?
I don't know. I don't know.
That was earlier on. There was a scene with Connor who went to a murder scene where a human had been killed by an android, and again there was this RA9 all over the wall in the bathroom. Okay. So we think we just have to go back. Sleep there? Oh no, let's cuddle up. That's cute. Okay, that was all nice. I didn't steal the money. I'm proud of that. So, this is what I was talking about before. This is the... Sorry, I'm just trying to sort something out at the minute. This is the options menu, which shows you how you've played the game and all the other outcomes that there could have been. So we did everything in the first bit, but then there's sort of a gap here where there's something I didn't do. So I checked the motel, checked the parking lot, checked the squat. Should have been something else to check there. And as the game goes on, these options get increasingly... You can see there's a whole path. This is in the grey. There's a whole path up here that I didn't follow, which I suspect would be if you went to stay in the motel. You see, you had to steal some money to stay in the motel. So I couldn't complete any of that. So each one you get, it shows you... shows you all the different options, things you've completed, the things you haven't completed. If you get any with a yellow point, like meeting Ralph, that's kind of where things can really start to divert, can change. You can have different options. Can you go back? You can. You can replay things over and over, and you can also choose whether you save the new playthrough that you do or you revert back to the old one. So what I'm doing to begin with is I'm just going to play through the whole thing in one go and accept any consequences. You can kill characters, for example, which is pretty cool. In terms of this sort of game. So I've already managed to kill Connor once, which was unfortunate. So yeah, there are sort of consequences that happen from your actions like that happen to the characters, but you can always go back and play it again if you're not happy, like any game really. The other thing you can do is you can also see what other people have chosen to do, so then you get these stats. So 57% left the parking lot, 60% took the wire cutters, etc. So you can see whether you're going along with the general. Yes, I did die. In the very first episode, the very first scene is a negotiation scene where you're trying to get Connor to negotiate with another android who's taken a little girl hostage, and I ended up plummeting off the side of the building. I made one bad decision and it all went horribly wrong. Yeah, you're playing this online, so you can see what decision. You can also look at friend statistics, so you can see if there's people in your PlayStation friend list. You can see what they've done, and that kind of thing. So I'm probably going to have time to play another scene. I'll see how I go time-wise. As I say, I'm a bit tight for time, but I did want to stream again today. Fell off a building, yeah. It was quite impressive. I have no idea what's happening here. Hang on. Smashing this circle. Oh, this is Marcus. So Marcus was shot by the police. Diagnose. Okay, so this is another feature of this game. You sort of get to analyse impaired vision, corrupted mind palace. I still love that it's called a mind palace. So Sherlock. So hearing's damaged, sight is damaged. Is this where I was shot? Thirium pump regulator. So thirium is the equivalent of their blood. It's blue, but it's like the blood. And one more. Left and right leg missing. So we've got no legs. Great. Terminator 2. Destination fucked. Yeah, nah. Okay, so yeah, Marcus was he was a good guy, as I say. He was defending the guy that he cared for from his own son, and he pushed him over and he banged his head. Oh, this is painful. Yeah, his son banged his head, and so the police arrived and they ended up shooting him. Oh, so we're going to get some new names. Compatible. We're going to rebuild him like the $6 million man. I'm liking the sound quality of this bit. It's like almost like you're underwater, muffled, because his hearing's broken, I'm guessing. Fetch compatible left leg. So I've got to find another leg, and I guess an eye and an ear. No, not the android sorry, Marcus is the android. He was looking after a human guy, an elderly human guy in a wheelchair who was an artist. And his son, Leo, was the one like trying to come and take all his dad's money away and that kind of thing. He was, again, I think a red ice user. And so, yeah, he was trying to wind Marcus up and get him to hit him, which he wouldn't do. I wouldn't let him do it. And so he just pushed him and he fell over and he banged his head on a sculpture, I think it was. Yay, we found another leg. Let's try that again. Sit up. Marcus is looking in a bad way. So I presume after he got shot, he just kind of got dumped in this escape yard. In this junkyard. Escaped in this junkyard. There we go. Got dumped here. I'm trying to do too much at once. I'm trying to multitask. Guess I need to replace my eye. Oh, and the camera angle. Wow. It's a really good looking game. Oh, shit. That made me jump.
So we can be free. Find Jericho. Find Jericho.
Oh, creepy. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going, I guess. Yeah, the way the camera follows you around and stuff in this game is nice, and the dynamic of movement and things like that is great. Oh, have I got it? This is weird. On the Aussieman stream in the chat, I did mention about how the bit in Labyrinth, we were talking about the film Labyrinth, and when she falls down the hole, and there's all the hands that then talk to her, that turn into mouths and eyes and stuff. That used to creep me out. And look, what is here? Lots. I don't want to press the button. I don't want to go through the creepy hands. Oh, no! No, 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 no.
Where are you going?
This has suddenly gone very dark. Stop touching your perps. Too right. Please. Yeah, so. Optical unit, pump regulator, optic. Are you going to give me any... No, I'm just going to have to scrabble around. Oh. Can't use that one. Great. Am I going to have to look like every android body? Oh, look. Oh, no. This is like a nightmare. There's something flashing over there.
Becky, please. End it.
Oh.
I don't want to live anymore.
Oh, no. I can't kill him.
No, please.
I
Don't
can't.
leave me. Don't leave me.
This is awful. Again, because the components aren't working. I've got no clues as to where to go. Gotta go for a bit. Nice of you to stop by, Freya Bunny. Thank you. Please come again. It's been nice chatting to you outside of the Aussieman world. But I'll see you there next Friday. Wish I could give you bits. Cool. Thank you for the offer, though. I am trying to set it up. I will work on it. There's a lot of things I need to work on. As I say, it's only my third stream, so I'm going to try and get better. I was just testing it out to begin with, really, to see how I got on. This is absolutely awful. But I do think that I need to sort of keep looking round. D2 is fine with me. Or H. H is good. That's the name that I actually use. That's how all my friends and family know me, so... And you can just do the letter H. That's even shorter. You have a good day. Well, good evening. What's left of it. Thank you for stopping by again. If you know anybody else who might be interested in this game, let them know. I'm here a few times a week. Promotion. Games have come on a long way since Dig Dug. I'm just going to keep cannibalising these other androids until I've got what I need. Oh, that's great sound effect. Wow. I don't know if that came across on the stream, but it was kind of, everything had been really muffled, and then you've got like almost like an audio jack being knocked in and out, and then boom, all the sound came back clear. So I think I just have to sort my eye out. Still can't actually, because my eye's not working, I guess. I'd say about try climbing. Try climbing, does that mean it's not going to work? Yeah, I've still got to find it. Find an eye! Oh, this poor little guy trying to climb. Look at him. I can hear somebody. I can definitely hear somebody. Somebody's singing. Where is the singing coming from? Oh. Okay, so before this game was released, there was like a little demo, and it was the Kara model sort of being built and tested, and one of the things was that it asked her to sing a Japanese song, and that's, so I guess that's like a nice little Easter egg. I can also hear another voice. But I've got no idea where it's coming from. But if it's like that one, it kind of got louder.
Would you like another glass of red wine?
Hello.
Ugh.
I'm an AK-700 android. I was designed to
Hello.
serve you. What can I do for you?
You can
Hello.
give me your eye.
I'm an AK-700 android. I was designed to serve you. What can I do for you?
Give
My
me the
program
eye.
has detected an anomaly. Please contact the nearest CyberLife maintenance center.
So is that everything? Looking slightly better, Marcus. Climb this way. Okay. I replaced all my parts. Now let's go. Climb my way to the top. Oh, the little guy behind trying to come along. Come with me, bro. Oh, again, the music is great. Oh, made it. So they shot him, but he didn't die? Do they die? They just sort of dumped him, which is a bit of a Shawshank moment. Shawshank! Check. Hey, FlixPixel. Yeah, we're fixing Marcus. We're gonna shine him up. Oh, try that again. Nice to have you back, FlixPixel. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. That's like so gratuitous. Off his shirt hanging off. That's for people like you, FlixPixel. Look at those abs.
My name is Marcus.
Jackie just casually hanging there. Did you notice the abs too? You couldn't kind of miss them, really, could you? Okay, so that was a nice little, relatively short one. And we did everything up to this point. I didn't kill the android, I know what that option is. So obviously I could have. Guess there's some other things I could have found. Marcus came back from the dead. Okay. I will do one more and then I'm going to have to call it quits for today. Find Amanda. So we're back with Connor. This is a nice little place. This I know again from, oh there she is. So let's have a wander around this way first. This I know from other playthroughs is the Mind Palace. Can we? No, we can't walk across the Zen Garden. Not that we would want to, anyway. She's over the bridge. Can we go this way? Yes, we can. So I am going to go over to this and examine. A lot of vibration going off in the controller with that. And we will have a nice little stroll. This is beautiful. Isn't this pretty? Some good topiary work going on. Just have a quick walk. There's nothing else to do in here, I don't think. No. Let's go along this little path. I'm totally distracted by this. This is so pretty. Sorry. Okay. Here she is. Hi, Amanda.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you. Congratulations, Connor. Finding that deviant was far from easy. And the way you interrogated it was very clever. You've been remarkably efficient, Connor.
Thanks.
Thank you, Amanda.
We've asked the DPD to transfer it to us for further study. It may teach us something about what happened. The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
He was traumatized.
It showed
definitely.
signs of PTSD after being abused by its owner. As if its original program had been completely replaced by new instructions.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
What do I think of Hank? Let's just say we're
He's
unsure.
obviously not what I was expecting. But I don't have enough information yet to form a definitive opinion.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
Adapt?
I will adapt to his personality. It is in the best interest of
Oh,
the
wrong
investigation
answer.
that I avoid conflict and try to accommodate his psychology.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
Oh, thanks.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Thanks, love.
Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
Go to reception then.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
This is so weird. Ooh, blink, blink, blink.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
Okay. So we go. Is there anything else to do in here? No.
You might be in shock. Just
Tensions in the Arctic have reached a new level. A Russian carrier and an American patrol boat reported to have clashed last night.
See, that's
Several warning shots were
another mention about the Russians. There was something earlier on the news or the radio or something.
Dennis Riggs has spoken of intolerable provocation that cannot
Around.
go
Talk
unanswered.
to you? Yes.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Anderson's desk.
Italy, Sweden, and Canada
It's that desk
called
right there.
for military forces to withdraw and an international conference to be held.
See, she's an android. She works for the police. When the protesters were in the town square and they were saying, you wait until they take your job, kind of thing, to the human police guy. But there's already android police officers. Okay. See, look at them all parked up. That's really weird. I don't know why that bothers me so much, the idea of parking them. Wilson. So they're just all there. I don't really need to look at all the signs. Is that a magazine? Yes. Let's have a quick look at this. 3 laws of robotic parenting. Family life has never been easier. Ivanov says... see again. Russian president responds to Warren's warning. Let's have a quick look at it, because there's obviously something about the Russians. Following President Warren's demand that all Russian troops withdraw from the Arctic immediately, Ivanov of Russia has issued a response. Ivanov branded Warren's comments as megaphone diplomacy. Who does that sound like? And said US saber rattling is the #1 threat to the stability in the region. Kremlin produced a detailed statement outlining Russia's claim to the territory, and Ivanov said he would remind President Warren that the United States is subject to UN conventions like everybody else. Wow. I'm not going to say anything about that, but I think we all know. So. No, I don't want that. No. Keep walking. There we go. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, we've done those, haven't we? Yeah. What about this side? Anderson! There we go.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
Sit down. If you just literally have to sit and wait for like 45 minutes till he turns up.
Hi. Okay. Listen.
Go see the deviant. Hang on. What's this? Knights of the Black... Hank listens to metal. Of course he does. Call.
Call Hank Anderson.
Hi, this is Hank. Not here at the moment. You can leave a message if that's what turns you on, but don't expect me to call back. Beep. Whatever.
Oh, I want that as my answer message. Let's leave him a
Lieutenant
message.
Anderson, this is Connor. I'm the android sent by Cyberlife. It's almost noon, and I'm waiting for you at the office.
What else have we got? Ooh, lots of things. Okay. What does he drink? Coffee. A very dead bonsai tree? Donuts, obviously. Oh, Mansley Donuts. Again, I wonder if that's some sort of Easter egg, maybe? Anti-android slogans. Nice. Baseball cap. Detroit basketball cap. Red Ice Task Force. Multi-department unit responsible for the Red Ice Network dismantle of 2028. Hares. Canine hares. St. Bernard dog. And matches. Jimmy's bar. Okay. Is that everything? Hey,
it's
here's
good to
Hank.
see you again, Lieutenant.
Oh, Jesus. Hank! In my office.
Looked at all of that. We've done all that. Okay. Enter and listen in.
I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just Cyberlife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit?
I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you left me holding the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
I love
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that. So I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me?
Connor
You know
just
how much I hate
standing
these
there
fucking
awkwardly.
things? Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
Hank got told. Let's ask about Hank.
I wonder whether Lieutenant Anderson is really the best person for this investigation.
Hey, I don't need a machine to tell me how to handle my men, okay? So get the fuck out of my office.
Have a nice day, Captain.
Oh, poor Connor. So, go see the Deviant. Where is the Deviant? Is he around here somewhere? Oh. Oh, I thought I had to sneak in. Because he's not authorized, he can't get in. Okay. Oh, here he is. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. At least you didn't self-destruct.
They're going to destroy me.
Oh. Let's be compassionate.
I'm sorry. It's not what I wanted. But there's nothing I can do.
You love Connor? I think he's my favourite.
I know there's something you didn't tell
It's that, he's got that, you know, the good heart sort of thing.
to know
Even though he's not got a
before
heart,
they
he's
take
an
you
android.
away.
But... Okay, let's ask her.
The sculpture you made. Tell me more about it.
Yeah, he's just like trying to do the right thing. Do his job. Oh. Anyway.
Open the cell, quick!
Oh. What is he doing? Oh.
I'll call CyberLife. Clean this mess up.
So he's self-destruct anyway? That's not good.
What? What are you looking at? Hey, fuck you.
That's a nice touch. So, let's go back. Oh, yeah, actually, we've got to go round. Okay. Let's be... He's not gonna like understand it. Let's be constructive.
It's an honor to be working with you, Lieutenant. I'm sure we'll make a great team.
R.I.P. I killed him once, just once. Flex Pixel. Only once. Positive.
In any case,
Connor's always
I'd
positive.
like you to know I'm very happy to be working with you. I'm sure we'll make a great team.
Partners?
Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better.
Oh, he's so optimistic. He's like a puppy. He's so optimistic. That face.
Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
Files? Are they on my desk? Oh, okay. Let's ask him about his music.
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen.
You want me to ask him about the dog? Okay.
But I'd like to.
If I get an option. Oh, it's like he's trying so hard. Let's ask him about the dog then.
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you?
Oh, he's
Sumo.
trying.
I call him Sumo.
Yay. We break through a little bit. Sport. Always ask
You're a
about
Detroit
sport.
Gears fan, right? Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday.
Oh, you're sounding
see
like
it?
Alexa again, Connor.
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh.
Oops. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not going to ask him about
Have you
the
known
Android
Captain
thing.
Fowler
That's
for
way
long?
too awkward.
Yeah. Too long.
Yeah, I like dogs. Do you like dogs? I like dogs. Hours?
I was wondering, do you always arrive at the office at this time?
I arrive when I arrive. Stop busting my balls, okay?
I'm not going to do that. Oh, should I? Anti-androids? Do I ask him? I'm only gonna, he's just going to hate me more. No, let's do it.
A lot of people don't appreciate having androids around. I was wondering, is there any reason in particular you despise me?
Despise?
Yeah. There is one.
Look. See? I knew that wasn't going to go well. Okay,
If you have any files on Deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
The expression in the face and
Terminal's
everything
on
is
your desk. Back
amazing.
yourself out.
I just love all the quality in this game. Look at the files. Missing. Attack. Case was attacked by an android. Trashed several rooms in the house. The manager of the Eden Club reported an unexplained disappearance of a sex android. Android disappeared after accompanying a customer to his home, never returned to the club. Oh, that's the Marcus story. Leo Manfred was found unconscious in the home of his father. Latter's witness statement attest to the altercation between his son and the house android. Android is thought to be a prototype and was destroyed at the scene by attending officers. And that's Kara. Plaintiff claims he was violently attacked by his domestic android. Impaired. So are the others people we've met? That's not. Attacked by her android. In case of attacked. working as a waiter, fast Cody Dogs restaurant chain. The android lunged at him unexpectedly and attempted to strangle the man. So are these people we're going to meet? Anyway, scan all files. I need to get this wrapped up.
243 files. First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX-400 is reported to have assaulted a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation.
Professional.
I know you didn't ask for this investigation, Lieutenant, but I'm sure you're a professional.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Professional. No, poor Connor. Determined.
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off.
Oh, I just
Things are
want
gonna get
Hank
nasty.
to like me.
Lieutenant, sorry to disturb you.
I can't seem to do
I have
anything
some
right with
information
Connor.
on the AX-400 that attacked the guy last night. It's been seen in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
Sorry, Connor. Is that it? Okay, that's it. So... Okay, so we've got the Android saved in the interrogation. So these are where you get these little yellow symbols. So because we saved him in my last video during the interrogation, we were able to go and see him in this part and watch him smash his head in, which was interesting. Let's have a quick look at the world stats. There we go. So 74% followed Hank in Fowler's office. So some people didn't even go in. That's interesting. Hank storms out 99%. Okay. So that's another few chapters. We're working our way through this slowly, steadily. I'm hoping next week to be able to spend a little bit more time, maybe a couple of hours streaming each part. Now I'm getting more confident. As I said at the start of this stream, I am trying to sort out so that we can get the chat up on screen and things like that, and also sort out donations and subscribers and things of that kind. Thank you particularly to Freya Bunny and FlixPixel for stopping by and chatting. It's always nice to have somebody to talk to whilst the game's going on, so I appreciate that. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I'm going to call this quits for today. Hopefully I will be back on Monday, probably around a similar time, about 2 PM UK time. I will be doing some reruns of my other videos if you want to catch up with those to see the first two parts, and these videos are also uploaded on YouTube, so feel free to check them out, stop by, leave a comment. I'm looking for feedback, particularly as these are my first few streams, but it's been fun so far. You take care too, FlixPixel. Thank you again. So yeah, I'm going to end this stream for now. Back on Monday. Have a nice weekend, whatever you're up to, and I will see you then. Bye bye.